Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Peter Liedman. I'm the Director of the Harry Perkins Institute of Medical Research. A very warm welcome to the official first day of the 2020 Hawaiian Women's Cancer Challenge. Let me start by respectfully acknowledging the traditional custodians of this land on which we're meeting, the Whadjuk Noongar people. We pay respect to their elders, both past, present and emerging. This event is one of the highlights of my year. I'm so incredibly proud of every single one of you for all the efforts that you've made to walk and fundraise for Western Australian women's cancer research right here at the Perkins. Well, things have been a little different this year, haven't they? With COVID-19, what it's taught me is that resilience and ingenuity is no match for this disease, and you all have both of those in spades. Today and throughout the week, we have teams all around the place, all over the world. There are individuals walking in Broome, in Dunsborough, in Dublin Island, Russell, New Zealand, and everywhere in between. You're walking in parks, on beaches, with dogs and kids and tutus in tow. So whether you're braving the Bibbulmun track or doing 35 kilometres on a treadmill, welcome one and all. We couldn't put on this event without the generosity and kindness of our wonderful event partner, Hawaiian Shopping Centres. Now, I know that retail has been severely hit by COVID-19, so it speaks to the commitment of this incredible organisation to stick with us through what must have been an incredibly stressful time for them and their tenants. On behalf of all of the participants and some very grateful researchers, thank you, Hawaiian, thank you very much indeed. Many of you will be familiar with our recent discovery around honeybee venom killing breast cancer cells. It was really big news globally a couple of weeks ago. Well, our next speaker took that news as inspiration to throw out a challenge to all of you to help us raise $1 million this year. We're currently at $695,000 and we've got a week to go. But if anyone can make this happen, it's the remarkable Kylie Beard. Kylie Beard has been an incredible asset to this event. Not only is she our 2020 Challenge Ambassador, but she has shared her story freely and often. She's the first to tell you that if you want things to change, you have to do things differently. She's a wonderful example of someone who's not letting a diagnosis define her. I'm very honoured to introduce this familiar face and a member of our Perkins family, Kylie Beard.
Thanks, Peter. Hi everyone, I'm coming to you from the Windy Kings Park where the flowers are blooming, the bees are buzzing and it's a great day for a walk. I am so very honoured to be your 2020 Hawaiian Women's Cancer Challenge Ambassador. It's a great fit for me. I'm a woman, I've had cancer, I love a challenge, and if someone can just send me to Hawaii when COVID's over, that would be awesome. I recently helped write a letter to my younger self as part of a Perkins donation drive. They've asked me to read it today as it pretty much sums up my journey and why I'm walking with all of you. Here goes. Dear Kylie, this letter is coming from the future. I wanted to write to you as things are going to get tough for you in a few years. You will need courage, faith, friends and family to deal with what you have ahead of you. You see, you'll be diagnosed with breast cancer, and not just breast cancer, but you will test positive for the BRCA1 gene mutation. This means you will always going to be at more risk of dying from breast and ovarian cancer. And it will be a fight for you. But you are a fighter, Kylie. You just don't know it yet. Here are some things you will lose. Your breasts. Yes, you will have a double mastectomy. You will miss them, but it will save your life. Your hair. It grows back, trust me. Your independence. You'll have to rely on others to do the simplest tasks when you get really sick. But here are some things you will gain. An understanding how to live for now, but not fear tomorrow. A love of life and family. A strong sense of self that lets you look in the mirror on your darkest days and still see hope. You will also meet some of the most awe-inspiring people who will pull you through the pain and the treatments, which sometimes can feel worse than cancer. And this is the really important bit, Kylie. You will come to understand what is essential to survive. You will see that you are still here now because of science, because there are people out there, men and women, who feel your pain and will use their brilliant, inquisitive minds to focus on breast cancer research, to find ways of making it more bearable, more treatable, and within a decade to commit that no woman anywhere will die from it. Nowhere. And that's something to hang on to. When you are my age, medical research will have upended breast cancer so that survival rates from most breast cancer increased to over 91%. This is because in your lifetime, medical researchers will make life-saving improvements in early detection and treatments. Cancer will be cruel to you, Kylie, but you will see that the world is filled with kindness. Every day you will pass by people in the street or coffee shop who have put their own money into backing research. You will not know it at the time, but they're doing it for you, and it'll help save your life. I want you to remember that I'm writing this to you because of medical research, because my belief is stronger than my body, because I saw chemo and radiation not as unbearable pain, but as treatments that will save my life. I am so excited for what medical research will do next for me. In fact, I'm counting on it. My sisters, they also have the BRCA1 gene mutation and will face their own challenges. And for the young women who, like you, deserve a future that is golden, please do everything you can to support it along the way. I'm not out of the woods, and this COVID pandemic has made it all the more challenging. But I'm still going to all my appointments, and I'm still training for the walk for the Perkins and WA's cancer research in September. I'm determined to be well enough to start and hopefully finish and do my bit for cancer research too. I'm not a researcher, I wish, but I can help fund one. So, younger Kylie, there are tough times ahead. There is sadness and terrible pain. You will feel weak, nauseous, and every part of you will ache, but it will pass. You will have better care than is available to you now, thanks to research. And my hope for us in the future is that we will be cancer-free, thanks to science, faith, and hope. Enjoy the now and know that I've got the future covered for you. Lots of love and positivity. Future Kylie. Whew. Good luck everyone who's walking today and throughout the week. As I said in my email yesterday, we're edging closer to $1 million of support, so let's make this happen together. I know as you walk that you will have sisters, daughters, and loved ones in your mind that will help you make it through. May the thoughts of them give you the strength to keep walking. So many people just like me are counting on you. Let's get to 1 million. I know you won't let me down. Thanks everyone.
Hello everyone. Marilyn here from the Perkins. I just wanted to thank Kylie and all of our amazing walkers who have bravely shared their stories over the last few months. We are so grateful for your support and involvement. Your willingness to help is a testament to the incredibly strong family we've grown to be. You blow us away with your commitment and dedication to this event and our research to end women's cancer. I also want to make mention about the hardworking volunteers who've really stepped up and made my life and our small events team here at the Perkins so much easier. Finally, a big shout out to the amazing Promenade Club, which is growing every day. I think we've got about 61 incredible women and 4 men who've raised well in excess of $2,000 each. For research here at the Perkins. Some have raised, 15, 20,000. Thank you to all of you. Every walker, though, is important to research, but Promenade Club members have really this year helped push the total up, and we are truly grateful. I would like to make mention of one Promenade Club member who's no longer with us. Latasha Curtin sadly passed away in May this year. Tash will continue to fight on your behalf. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marilyn and Kylie. Kylie's goal to reach $1 million by the end of this week is something we could only dream of, but something you can make happen. Imagine if this challenge event raised more than we did last year. Wouldn't that be incredible? This has been a trying time for the Perkins, with both of our major events being repurposed as personal challenges. But, as usual, you've not let us down. What a remarkable week this will be, and what a remarkable bunch of people you are. I'm truly humbled to be standing here to thank you so very much on behalf of women's cancer research in Western Australia. What each of you have done to help Western Australian women's cancer research, the fundraising, the training, the months of hard slog, is an incredible example of what a cause backed by passionate, driven people can achieve. Today we celebrate the lives of the many women who, thanks to medical research breakthroughs, have survived cancer. We support the women who are currently battling cancer. We want to make a real difference to those who will face it in the future. And we remember the women who are no longer with us. We all have our individual reason to walk, but collectively we're here to fight women's cancers together so that the women in our lives won't have to face such a diagnosis in the future. Before I go, I'd like to thank some really key people who have been instrumental in putting this challenge event together. First, a huge thank you to our incredible major sponsor, Hawaiian. I'd just like to acknowledge Christy, Will, Steph and the amazing team at Hawaiian for their support and commitment to this event. Not only are we so grateful for their ongoing support, but Team Hawaiian is also our top team fundraisers. Good on you all, what a fantastic effort. Thank you to all the volunteers who have helped get this event ready. And thank you to our wonderful Perkins team for all your hard work leading up to today. A special shout out to Marilyn, who has put such an amazing effort into drive this walk throughout the year. Lastly, I'd invite you to enjoy this week. The weather looks promising, and whatever way you're choosing to do your 35 or 42 kilometres, please remember this is a walk, not a race. Take the time to enjoy it. And remember, drop into the Perkins on Saturday the 26th of September between 10 and 5. I'll be there to meet you, to present you with your medal and a rose bush and something cold to toast your efforts. So once again, thank you from all of us at the Perkins for raising funds and joining the fight to make women's cancers history, a fight we can only win together.